Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. We're back in Meridian right now because there's like all of these merchants that we need to go talk to because we've finished collecting everything.
Don't pass up these goods.
So
I've got all the best goods here.
Yes. I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek?
yes, all of them.
Yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins? Let us speak of it.
Artifact, I believe, would be the next one. Oops. So I don't think you've got anything that I need to... Yeah, you've got just boxes.
Machines or bandits try to...
Can I go now?
Can you get out of my way?
Back from the wilds. Find any Banuk relics?
Yep.
You ready? Let's trade then.
I mean, I have that too. I mean, I guess I don't, but...
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
Excuse me, Outlander.
I'm looking for Banuk
Cost
artifacts.
you a shard just...
Excuse me.
Ah, you're back.
Ah,
Did you bring me something lovely?
I sure did.
Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
There. That should be all of them.
Till we meet again, my noble Nori. A moment of your time,
Ooh.
Outlander?
Actually, I might have to... Let's go open all these up. Okay. Jeez, okay. Wow. Oh. Okay. Hold on. The bad thing is I don't want to get rid of all of these, or a lot of these, because I'm betting a lot of these are going to be garbage. I think that's the thing that I'm kind of annoyed with. Oops. Ooh, that one's actually blue. Ooh, that one's also blue. Doesn't fucking matter. There we go. Yeah, most, like, all of these are garbage. Which sucks because it's like, these really don't help that much. Like, I would expect these to have, like, the upgrades that you get from finding all the shit to not just be like, hey, you get a box that, like, gives you a green modifier. I mean, you get other stuff. Okay. Get rid of those. Spear damage. What do I have as my on my spear? I have spear damage. That one's actually better. I only have one modifier that I could put onto it. So is it worth holding on to these then? Is it also worth holding on to some of these? What do I have for stealth? $12? $13, so it's one. Okay, that's not useful. Yeah, like, I don't... I mean, this would be maybe beneficial, but I don't have fox bones, apparently. I have way more than enough ridgewood, though. Okay.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price. Find better wear.
Alright. That's done. Warp back to here. Alright.
Ufid owes us an explanation. We trusted him.
Obtained removed, obtained removed.
Deserters, if you ask me. Good riddance.
I'm surprised, like, the audio. I'm surprised, like, wearing this doesn't make it even more noticeable. Hey.
Are you Galeev? The healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
What?
No,
All right.
I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
Blunt.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
Do I have one?
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
I already have the part.
Yeah, I do.
Wow, we could already have a deal. Quickly now, let's salve your poor conscience.
See to the girl, and it's yours. Not before.
Oh, please. On my oath, this girl will survive to see our sad future. You and I shouldn't be seen together. Go on to the slums ahead of me. I'll find you presently. You do stand out in a crowd.
Yes, and?
Remember your place, stranger.
You fucking threatening me? Yeah. Yeah. Right, back to here. Gotta warp to there. There's only one modification. Unless there's more that I can do later, or if I continue to do stuff in the Frozen Wilds.
Why have you come to Sunfall? The Grave-Hoard is where you belong.
You make it sound so attractive, Silence.
The Eclipse knows you're alive, Aloy. If their agents see you at Sunfall, you will be overwhelmed.
There we go.
That's certainly ominous.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Was the most devoted Karja I knew. If he can't stay true, what hope is there for the rest of us?
Alright. I also need to update my social command. I forgot about that. Okay. Nothing more to do there. These are all stuff in the other side, except for the ancient armory, which I need to do. I need to grab one of the power cells from here anyway. Alright. It's a good thing I've already explored over here. God, you know, they did a really good job at showing you the armory early on. So that way, granted, it's one of those things that it shows it to you and you go, fuck, I want that. And then it makes it so that you have to do a lot of shit in order to get it. So just based on what I'm reading here, it looks like it's additional armor that soaks damage before you even start taking damage, which sounds really fucking cool. Oh, stretch while we load. Right. Yep. Have to head down this way.
The scrapes. They're inside too.
Yep. There's a bunch of shit here.
Say again, Lieutenant.
I got some. Titan is through the defenses. Still on approach.
That does it.
Alive
Let
one.
me take a look around the room.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hedge at all costs, then push back out.
Battle. Frozen in ice and time. Are you getting this, Silence? Silence? I'll find a use for you.
Titan inbound, same play as Akron. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the limbs, blast out the
Operation
fence.
Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Grease for contact!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
There's, like, something about these that... Why do they show up differently? Why do they have that as opposed to... I don't know. Look at these tanks. Alright, looks like I probably have to head down there, but I'm being thorough. I don't know if that necklace was supposed to go to anyone or anything, but guess we'll find out. Alright, yup. How's up this way then? Oh. Fucking shit.
Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Hut, I guess.
Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was... The first wave of bugs came in covered in burning sludge. Bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back to the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that mid...
Oops. That's not what I wanted to do, but... Alright. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Oh. Okay. So that's how you get out. Noted. Just really felt like it was going to be something a lot more than that.
Log. First battle of the eastern seaboard wall. A long run up to it. This was before Kalmar.
What was this?
And projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear. The more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded, and enjoy your gaming.
Okay. Good. I just wanted to check to make sure that I don't miss the power cell. And it looks like there is a door that you need to open, so it's a little obvious.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm's getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had. In the eyes of the people out there. I remember when they were glad to see us. When they still had hope. It all seems to be slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is... you. For Zero Dawn to turn this around? Or whatever the hell that is. Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the Reckon recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals.
Will they ever get comfortable?
Their training is basically,
Where's the metal world?
here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down, I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, and everything will be the way it used to be.
Oh, okay, so here's the entrance. We did that, we went down to here. This was like the way to climb back up. And now we're here. Yeah, so I will need to go back down this way, it looks like.
Just one bed. Maybe the Warchiefs Room.
I feel like there's something here that I'm just... Oh, it is. It's right there. I just couldn't see it. Up. Oh, shit. I mean, I guess it shows that I need to go this way anyway. I'm not missing it necessarily. Because it's this. I believe this is the door.
Guess that means no power. These wires must run to the power source. Useful information. A holographic interface. There must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area.
Nope. Maybe you should do the one that I'm pointed at.
3 power lines, resources. That makes 1.
And open electronic lock by resetting 3 mechanisms to continue this mission. Oh. Okay. Up, up, down. Oh, fucking up, down, down, huh?
That's two. One more.
There we go.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Sounds like that did it.
Cool. Once the lock has been opened, you'll find this power cell lying on the ground on the other side of the door. Great. Fucking peachy. Which is actually good, because that means that it's nearly impossible to miss.
Tools being used. More braces. More clips. Must be another way in.
What am I missing here? Health potion. Alright, so I found that one. Last one. That one. Okay.
It's them, all right. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
Ooh, that one's got big old fucking gun. Alright. Let's get that sharpshooter.
Quietly.
Might have a man down.
Shoot him in the butt. Batter up.
Unleash the power of shadow upon them.
Grab this while I can.
Yep. Cool. I feel like I should probably pick up that gun sooner than later.
Luck's with me.
Let's drop that for a second.
Never know when I might need these.
Yeah, like, I'm all about carrying the big fuck you guns. As a just in case. Unless it's gonna have me do stuff like, hey, you should probably do anything else. Like where it's gonna force me to drop it anyway. In which case, why give me a gun like this? Oh. Alright. In any case, it wasn't going to let me do it, because I wasn't going to be able to jump. So just... that one was just me just falling. Yep. You know, I realize several times now that I don't need to actually do this until I see the squares on the map, or the cubes. Because they'll tell me things.
Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. Ames, I know I mail you too much. Ames, I know I mail you too much. I'm just proud of what you're doing. Everyone back home is. We got moved inland 10 kilometers, just as a precaution, they say. School's still in session, so I get to keep my eye on Andres and Reggie. We never know where or when you're fighting, but when the VTOLs go over, all the kids run out and wave. I believe in you. I know nothing's ever gonna be the same, but I believe in you. I believe in us. Ames, I don't even know if you're alive anymore. The mails I get from you, they say they're from you, but they don't sound... They sound recycled. Phrases put together, and you don't say anything about the news I pass on. The containment zone, the rebreathers, the rioting, One Earth. What happened in the Dallas bubble, Ames, that wasn't the robots. They won't even give me a straight answer when I demand to know if you're still alive. They just say if your messages keep coming, then you're still operational. It's not fair, Ames. It's not fair that you won't be with me when the lights go out. I love you.
That's so sad.
Operational, huh?
Status report. 9th Mechanized Response Brigade, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Fiona Morrell. Unit morale continues to be adversely impacted by outbound engagements against the Pharaoh Plague, especially when said engagements occur in sectors where civilian Guard enlistees have been heavily engaged. The scope and nature of fatalities suffered by civilian Guard and unarmed civilians in these sectors defy description, and witnessing it is generating a pervasive sense of hopelessness in the unit. Accordingly, I once again request that deployments of the 9th MRB be temporarily refocused on facilities that are mission critical to Project Zero Dawn. And once again, I request an immediate update on the status of Project Zero Dawn's timeline.
I know it's been days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments, getting real long. We have to put into work for everyone. Like a family business. I still see you in the eyes of the people out there. They were glad to see us. They still had hope. I'm still fighting for you. Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast in active duty. 4 months with the wreck and recalls. Fighting with these civilian enlistees. Scrappy guys and gals. That's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse. I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs.
Look, that thing seems to be useful. Let's not go touch the thing quite yet. Alright, so this time I gotta do down that way anyway.
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how?
Like, this shit's super interesting. Like, I'm really happy that all this information is happening just as a giant lore dump. I don't like this.
Saving these for the trail?
I don't like what's going on here. This looks like a boss fountain.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
Yeah, they do think they can wake it, because they just did.
Another Kobish. And this one can move.
Come on, get me out of here.
The soldiers long ago. They had to fight hundreds of those all at once.
I'll fucking take that. Yeah, you remember how I said, like, I don't like this? This seems like a boss fountain. And guess what? It was a boss fountain.
These will keep.
I'm just at the very least, like, wanting to pick up the mushrooms. It's actually... I didn't end up too bad in terms of health. Good news, I guess, out of everything, too, is... I guess all my shit's really powerful.
I'll find a use for you.
Now I'm full. Alright. Let's get going. Can I pick up something from in there? No, it doesn't look like it. You know, this seems to be a big place for just a bunch of collectible shit.
Can't carry more.
Have I hit my resource limit? Sure to have. Goddamn, alright. Guess who has too much shit now again? I want to keep those other things to sell. Because, they're at least worth some pretty decent money.
Dr. Sobek, as projected, the Wichita salient has collapsed. 5 Horus-class Titans have broken through. We predict contact in 34 hours.
Everything is in position, General. It took a few shortcuts to pull everything together, but Zero Dawn is functionally complete. Good to go.
That enduring victory served its purpose.
Hey, Aloy.
Yes, if we'd had even one day less.
I've sent you an encoded file, Doctor. Please do me the favor of archiving it.
I'll see what I can do. What is it?
A brief statement. An allocution of crimes, I guess you'd call it.
To what are you admitting guilt?
Over the past 16 months, Doctor, I have presided over the greatest wholesale slaughter of military personnel and civilians in the history of history. Genghis Khan, Hitler, Stalin, Sorabella, add them all together. They don't even come close.
You didn't do the killing, General.
No, not directly. But I didn't wind up the highest-ranked military commander in the United States by resisting the automation of the armed forces. Even before the swarm, Doctor, I was helping death along. So, instead of letting what I've done sink into the murk, forgotten, I set a file with all the details. Let posterity judge my actions with clear vision.
I'll do as you ask, General. But you should consider that were it not for your actions, our actions, there wouldn't be any posterity to judge us.
Perhaps. Dr. Sobek.
At ease, General. And goodbye.
Hell of a thing. Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off. Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do?
That is what I want to know.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
Alright, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines, but not before the world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again.
From the looks of it, the last place is like in this area. Fuck. It's a good thing I'm like patched up on everything. Or filled up on everything, because like we're hopping across the continent or across the map. Alright. I can't fast travel at this time, huh? Poor K.
Now, how am I gonna get down from here?
Like this.
This should be quite the ride.
I'm kind of glad I didn't just skip over it.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Hey, you know what? Thanks for, making me have to do that. Like, legit. That was cool. Now we go back across the continent. You know what I've loved right now? Kind of looking at it. Low CPU usage and 0 dropped frames. Like, that's what I want to see when I stream. Hey, everyone.
They let us starve in Sunfall.
Hell yeah. That shit makes me happy.
Let's see you catch us.
See a merchant. Actually, I lied. I do actually need to talk to you. Okay, I can't talk while I'm on there. Got it. I'm pretty sure I could probably start to figure out now what I should and shouldn't sell. Right. Also sell you, because I don't need you. Right, the stronger ones are on the other side. Oh. Okay, there we go.
Handholds, right when it said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name we got there.
There it is.
All right, what now?
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
At least I'll have a fire to keep me company. How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse?
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
Actually, honestly, that's probably the best time for me to stop. So, yeah, like I said before, I didn't think we were going to be doing another stream, but here we are. But I'm getting hungry. We're getting close to dinner time, and yeah. So that is going to be it for this week. And I do believe next week there will be another stream because I don't think there's anything going on. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix. Game on.